Starcrafter, you damn right we do.
You're gonna need it.
I want StarCraft 3, not necessarily the other games. StarCraft has a different feel to it. I like the fast pace. I like the aggression.
Our pylon's under attack. Well, Dick, here's the deal. I'm the best there is, plain and simple. I mean, I wake up in the morning, I piss excellence. They're attacking our cute little probes. Not the probes. Hey, they're attacking our base. Our pylon's under attack. Base is under attack.
attacking our cute little probes.
Prismatic core online. Undercooled in rock. Cast online. Phase crystal. We are at full power.
Teleport successful. Teleport successful. Non-Volkov. Teleport successful.
Not the probes. Mineral field depleted. They're attacking our cute little probes.
The skies teleport successful. Where do our enemies teleport successful? Time for battle. Zero Pack teleport successful. Warp field on. Teleport successful. I soar to victory. I am teleport successful. For honor. On the wings of justice. Now, the skies will teleport.
The minerals have up and gone.
I am eager to strike. Warp field online. Time for battle. Where do I live? The skies will non-Volkov. Warp field online. I am eager to strike. Nah, Barrage. Zero action. Cry on. Understood. For honor.
Hey, they're attacking our base.
I stalk through the stars. Engaging the enemy. Where do our enemies lurk? Time for battle. For honor.
Phase prismatic core online.
I am eager.
Base is under attack.
I stalk through the stars. Time for battle. For honor.
Not the probes. Mineral field depleted. They're attacking our cute little probes. Not the probes.
Prismatic core online.
The minerals have up and gone.
The skies will. Time for battle.
Hey, they're attacking our base. base is under attack.
Prismatic core online.
Where do our enemies lurk? Azul du Templari. On the wings of justice. The sky is Zirapek Cryon. I will.
Prismatic core online.
I am eager. Time for battle. For honor. Love. Warfield online. Time for battle. Anan Portal. Where do our enemies? The sky. Understood. I stalk through the stars. I saw.
Channel delighted.
I am eager to strike. Zirapek Cryon. I will comply. Warfield online. Engaging the enemy.
Mineral field depleted.
I am eager
I
to
go
strike.
corruptors.
Pylons under attack.
On the wings of justice.
Systems at full. We are feeling power.
For honor. Anan Portal. Understood. I will comply. Not Barosh. Zirapek.
The mineral research complete.
Warfield on. I am eager to strike.
Mineral field depleted.
On the wings of justice. I stalk through the stars. Azul du Templari.
Finished learning.
Time for battle.
The firstborn shall persevere.
Mineral field depleted.
Systems
I
at
gotta speed now.
Glory to the Daylon.
undercool rock.
The minerals have up and gone. The upgrade is done.
We are full power.
The firstborn shall persevere.
Channel the light of life. Ich da alive. It shall be done. For iron. Black beams.
And they're out of here.
To our enemies.
Iron shall be. The firstborn shall persevere. Let none deter us. Najakar Mina.
Siravek, cry on.
Face
Got 'em.
crystals charged.
Let your will. Where shall we march? We are of one mind. Portala.
Yeah.
Shall be done.
A death we're gonna take care of because the corruptors aren't gonna kill nothing on the ground.
The Templar march. Let none deter us. Faith.
Oh, you must have said a word that's not
Upgrade complete.
really used in here.
It shall be done.
There's certain topics we don't really talk about.
Forward. The Templar march.
You didn't really do anything wrong.
Oakfield on run.
We are at full power. It shall be done.
I try to keep the channel creative
Executor. We
and the
are
conversations creative. At least to an extent, you know.
Iron shall be reclaimed. Portala. The Templar march. It shall be done. We are of one mind. Forward. Let none deter us. To glory.
Let's see, this is gonna be good. Panic things. Curious what the Zerg Scout Overseer at 10 minutes. With Overseer? We'll find out right now. It's a lot of adepts. Because he was gonna make corruptors. Okay, so what happened? We went over to his base. Pylon Forge Gateway. We didn't see any hatcheries, so we know it's going to be a pool first. But is it early pool, late pool? What is it? So we have to set a pylon. We spotted that it's a pool first, so early pool first, 12 pool. So that means the lings are going to come out. The only point of this now is just to make a gateway to stall because this drone is not moving. So sometimes in this case, the drone's going to move out and make a hatchery somewhere really early. And then sometimes they stick around. You don't know what's going to happen, but if they stick around, most of the time they want the hatchery here. They don't want to take it somewhere else. So I'll just wait for my lings. I'll kill the pylon and I'll make a hatchery. That's usually the case. I think he knew that was it, that the pylon was going to go up and he was going to make something. So it's like, I'll just take a hatchery here then. Fuck it. So the lings are here. Instead of just killing the pylon, making a hatchery, I make a gateway so that it just stalls it. Delay is there, very important. Even sending the probe over here because the lings are going to be closer to their base, away from my base and away from this base. The more I delay them from going to my base, the faster I can get this up. So we see that the gateway, oh, that's interesting. The gateway got let go. That's usually an aggressive move because they should kill it up. Maybe that was a mistake. Or he assumed that I was going to cancel it. I think he thought, oh, the job's done. You slowed me down. I know you're going to cancel it. So it was like a bluff, I think. I think he was like, oh, I'm sure you're going to cancel it now. It's like, nah, I'd rather have your links somewhere away from anywhere else. So he's over there. He's like, I got to kill the kill. Now I got to make a hatchery there. And a hatchery usually pops up when they get enough money. But during that time, we're making a cannon here. Now, here this one gets tricky. Because when you make a pylon, obviously, you're like, okay, he's killing the gateway. He's occupying it. At 7 squares is when you want to start the cannons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So like right here, you want to start them right here, but you got like these many squares to left in time, and you have a chance that the lings are gonna go to your area. Sometimes they go and sweep this area just in case, and so if they even give you this much time, then you have to make some backup cannons. The backup cannons are not really very important, just one of them. But the reason why these are important is because in case he does scout it how early, he might be able to get through one or two as I cancel them. But that last one might be up. And once it goes up, then I can cancel him. That's if he comes in. Because sometimes they come in, you're like, oh, I gotta wait until 7 squares just to make sure it's just right. But then once you start it, the links come and then now you're dead. Or at least this part's dead. So that's why you always want to have one. This one's not supposed to reach the hatchery. That's the goal. You don't want to reach the hatchery because this one comes up early just to body block the others that are going to get there on the right time. So this one's not supposed to hit him. If he hits him, then all of a sudden that Zerg gets attention. He's going to cancel the hatchery and now you got all this income wasted. So this is just temporary blocks. Okay, lings didn't come. We're able to, of course, make the cannons at the 7 and up. So now we don't really need 3 cannons in the front. We just need 2. But this was just in case. Remember, it's always just in case he comes in with like a fury. Now that we know it's pretty controlled, we have our back cannons, the 2 cannons. We can cancel this one. He's gonna come going, oh shit. You know, he's like, my base. Oh, he's not gonna be able to get that. I pylon block it. I was gonna do. I had 2 choices. I was gonna pylon block it, just so I know when he is gonna take a hatchery, or I was gonna hide, or I was just gonna hide my probe here, wait for him to make a hatchery, and then cannon rush again. I was planning to do both. I was planning to. The pylon was gonna be up already. And he kills the pylon and he goes and wanders off and makes a hatchery. I thought that's what was gonna happen, but because he scouted it early enough to see the pylon still charging, it's like, oh, he's out there somewhere really close by. I could sense it. So this drone right here is like, oh, I'm gonna go check out where he's at. And I was trying to hide from him, but I was like, nah, it looks like he's gonna probably do a loop. So I said, fuck it, gateway. Delay. Any tactic that you could, because this is all time, even the time that the lings are here in the way of the drones. Oh, look who's here. Oh, my legs are sore, Dexter. What's going on? What are you doing? Oh, you drank some water right now. So what are you up to? Say hello to everybody. What? Oh, to me? Oh, you know. Yeah, I know what you want. I know exactly what you want. I'm not gonna say the word yet. The moment I say it, he's gonna just take off. He's gonna try to give me another. He's gonna pamper me a little bit more. Belly rubs way better than cat eats. Gotta have time. If they look for the attention, you gotta give them the attention. They need affection too. Most of the time, he don't care. He just leaves me alone. Does his thing. But every once in a while, he wants. Dexter, you want a cookie? Once in a while, he wants something. He wants a little more. Oh man, cheers. Alright, so we're delaying, right? That's the goal. Now, the reason why we're doing all that is because we're trying to keep him on one base for a while. And he's going to want to take 2. But the longer you force him out of 2 is the longer it takes him to get to the third base. And that's what we really want. We really don't want him to take a third. We want him to delay on his natural. So that's what we're trying to do with all these blocks. hatchery snipes. These are all larva timings that could be beneficial. Injects, create spread. And yeah, he decided to make a macro hatch in the main base. Now he is scouting. I put him in the back just in case, but yeah, he's definitely scouting. These are just opportunities, like I said. That's his name, opportunity. The probe is an opportunity. It's there, it's not an end all position. It's just like, okay, well, if you let me get away with this, I'll put it right here. If you let me get away with this, I'll put it right here. It's up to them to keep me honest to an extent, you know. But I'm already taking 2 bases, and I know how to play a 2 base comfortable to where I don't need a third right away. I don't feel desperate that I need a third. I think in StarCraft sometimes you feel like you need to take a third, and you gotta do it now, or else it's you know, my time is dwindling. But if you find ways to kind of like play within 2 bases, it does help you out a little bit, finding more opportunities to get a third safely, or at least partially safe. Now I could take a third because I have void raids, but then I'll just be hanging around right here, and I don't want them to have too much time. So we're not taking a third, so we can be a little more aggressive. We have Phoenix and void raids. Like I said, void raids are really good to take out the queens and kill the hatcheries. The phoenixes are for countering muta play and to counter queens and to counter hydras. Not the most on hydras. I mean, we prefer not to deal with hydras with phoenixes, but they do it, you know. And Phoenix is just better off because he could switch back over to oracles or so if he does go hydras. If he goes mutas, you want to make sure you have the Phoenix count already growing, because void raids don't do that good versus mutas, and mutas are very fast, so they could, you know, they could run away from the void raids, but not the Phoenix. They're not going to run away from the Phoenix. So that's why we're building up Phoenixes. The other part of this play is the pickups. They usually have queens, sometimes 6 queens, 5 queens. It really depends on their build, but they usually have queens, and so you need a lot of Phoenixes to pick them up. The cool thing is that the Phoenixes are faster than void raids, so if you go void raids and keep going void raids, they're so slow that it takes forever to get to that place. But with Phoenixes, they can catch up. They're faster to catch up with, which is what we need. We need catch up. And his mutas moving around over here. There goes the mutas. He's trying to do splash damage, which I'm just kind of hovering right here for a little bit. Kill the hatchery, right? The job is done. Now that the hatchery's done, we don't really care about this area right now. We just care about the third, which is the whole reason why we delayed this area. We delayed this area so that we could deny this area faster. Because it's really hard to take out the natural. You can't expect to take out the natural. They usually spore it up really good. The queens are already there, so you give them 2 base play and not 3 base play. And as long as you know that from the start, you can balance your economy and your choices a little bit better. So right here, now he lost a lot of mutas, so now he's like, oh, okay, he's going Phoenix play, then I gotta go Corruptors. But I get a pretty good amount of Phoenixes.
Well, Dad, here's the deal. I'm the best there is, plain and simple. I mean, I wake up in the morning, I piss excellence.
Hey, Bipolar Bear, thank you so much. 7 months. Appreciate it. Thank you guys so much today. Holy shit. Ooh, my food just got here. Yeah, he's whittling down. This part kind of got me. I thought I was going to wall off, but he broke this one and trickled in. So that kind of hurt a little bit. But, you know, we kill the hatchery and we take off. That's all we're going for right now. Is just take out the hatchery. Now, minimize damage. I have a bunch of minerals, so that allows me to expand now. Alright, you see how I did a lot of work? I put in some work, I killed this hatchery, I killed this hatchery. I whittled some of the things that he did, and now I can expand. That's kind of how I like to expand. I like to put in some work and then expand, because sometimes taking a third, just hopefully, doesn't always work out. Yeah, and then we already got 3 bases. And he's still not taking a third. Well, he's taking it now, but, you know, some costly stuff. There goes the queen corruptor play. You never want to get back. You never want to attack when you got queens and corruptors, because the corruptors just won't die that quick. The queens will keep shooting you, and they'll keep getting, you know, healed up. But you know, wipe out a couple of drones, pull back, stay away from the phoenix, from the queen count, and you know, regroup, of course, in this case. In and out. Okay, be right there. In and out. Hatchery done. Recall out. Minimize damage. And we're already countering, or we're going to choose to counter the mass corruptors, because now we know that they're committing to the corruptor play. And so because of that, we're going to go into stalkers or depths. You know, you wanted to go into some type of ground. You have the income. He's pretty hurt, and he's spending all his money on corruptor counts. So it's really nice when they have corruptors and they can't shoot the ground, and you're like, oh, look what I got. So, oop, pull back. All right, we can't outrun him right now because we don't have the upgrade, but we're getting it. But void raids are really good. They're just not as good without prismatic alignment, and that's what he's trying to take advantage of. So, oh, he doesn't have prismatic, so let me try to whittle him down. And I'm trying to stay away from the queens, and the queens are trying to hide back here for transfuse. I didn't mind if I lost some void raids because I took out the hatchery. So he's already on 1 base, and by that time I should be able to explode with the attack right now. And that's what I was going to do. I was going to hit him with the lings. We're not going to do too much. Yeah. Could have been more corruptors, could have been more mutas, but we slowed them down since the start. Since the start, we've been whittling down the expansions, slowing down the expansions from mining so that we can take out the hatcheries. And throughout that, because we did that, the gas is not in there for the Zerg, and they can't just inject on the larvas and have some gas to use all of it. You might have more larvae than the gas, so that's the reason why it's good to kind of like whittle them down early on. They're really good at just swarming, and unless you're swarming with your Protoss by macroing, you have to find other ways to combat that swarm, and that's to not let them get there. And you do that by slowing down their resource, killing off hatcheries, cannon rush openers, you know,